it now. I want you. Yeah. Correct. Yeah. Prove your shut up. Your shut up. Who's the power? Who's the power? Who do we fear? Who we fear? Who is your king? Who's your king? Who's your king? What's your name? Y'all can retire. Salak, everybody. Just getting set, right? Salak, everybody. I'm just getting so straight. Hey, Kazal.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. Oh, my other phone.
The little phone right there in front of you. See the little phone.
Where? No, just go ahead. I mean,
You gotta read it.
mm-hmm. Yeah, you gonna read. Salak, everybody. Salak, everybody. All right. Shalom. Yahweh Shem Yahshua. Brakathum to the brothers. Yahweh Shema Etham and Shema Shah to the sisters. Captain 10,000 Yagawa on Oklahoma Law Class. Today's topic is time is short. Time is short. You know, I use that topic a lot down through the years. I've been using that topic a lot because so many things that are happening. You know, you see things that are happening around us, and it's like our people are still like blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, the people we are sending our message to, teaching the law, statutes, and commandments, the people we are talking to, the people who the Bible is for, who's Christ coming back for, and everything, are missing everything. We are missing everything, and we're not even paying attention to things that are going on around us. We were worried about the Super Bowl. We worried about the NFL playoffs and stuff like that, you know, and the things that are in the world, you know, and these things are happening. And then the Isupk under Commander General Hana, what we do is bring this truth to our people and wake our people up, for our people to come and keep the laws, statutes, and commandments of the Most High. So Christ can come and deliver us out of this mess we're in. You know, that's our problem, and that's what we're, and you know, that's a problem that we've been going through since we've been over here. You know what I'm saying? And all over, all over the planet. Our problem since our existence, we've been going through the problems that we get, the things that come upon us because we are sinning against the Most High. That's what I'm just trying to say. You know what I'm saying? And the Bible is not only a story of a nation. You know what I'm saying? The Bible is the Bible is a constitution for God's chosen people. That's what the Bible is for. You know what I'm saying? You know, laws, statutes, and commandments, things that we are supposed to do. You know, things that we are supposed to do, and you know what I'm saying? And boy, we have a hard time in serving the Most High. We got people still in the Christian church. We got our people still in the Christian church. I mean, you know, and it's just real ridiculous how destroyed we are as a people. You know, it's just real ridiculous. You know, things that are going on right now, it's like, it's terrible. You know, our people are being destroyed for the lack of knowledge of our own constitution, which is the Bible. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Hey, Salakia, but I'm gonna grab my phone. I'm gonna grab my phone real quick. Salakia. Salakia, everybody. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you got to run around. You know what I'm saying? Get yourself straight. You know. But in the Isupk, we've been bringing this truth out since 1969, and since 1969, we are the only ones who be like doing what the Bible says. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I heard some clown on Captain Tazariak's show this morning. You know, asking him like, yeah, you know, why y'all don't have different doctrines and stuff like that. Like, come on, Isupk been saying the same doctrine since '69. You know what I'm saying? We haven't changed. I mean, we don't be saying nothing. We haven't changed anything. What I'm trying to say. You know what I'm saying? And why don't these other clowns get with us? We don't have to work out nothing with them. You know, we've been doing the same thing since 1969. We don't have to go and find these fake Israelites and sit down and have I don't know, a group camp or whatever. I don't know what the clowns call it, but we don't have to do that. You know what I'm saying? Because we are the home of the truth, you know. And let's go to Nehemiah. We're gonna go to Nehemiah, and I'm gonna show you in the Bible that what the Isupk do. I mean, it's right in the Bible. Our camp, the way our camp is structured, the way we set up, it's like our signs and everything, the way we post up men and the thing, you know what I'm saying? Like, Father, the signs are not in there. That's just something that, you know, modern day what we do. Set the signs up and let people see what's going on and what we are bringing out. You know what I'm saying? That's just a better way to just bring the truth. But right here, Nehemiah 8, let's start at 1. Nehemiah 8:1, it says, and all the people gathered themselves together as one man, you know, into the street that was before the water gate. And they spake unto Ezra the scribe to bring the book of the law of Moses, to bring the book of the law of Moses, you know, which the Lord had commanded to Israel. And that's so heavy right there, which the Lord had commanded to Israel. You know, commanded, you know, that we go out and do this. Commanded that we are go to what the camp you see that the Isupk does, you know what I'm saying? Ezra was doing that then. You know what I'm saying? And the rest of the brothers in his camp was doing that. You know? Now, let's go to verse 2. And Ezra the priest brought the law before the congregation, both of men and women, and all that could hear with understanding upon the first day of the 7th month. Check that out. With all that can hear with understanding. That's something right there. That's heavy metal right there. With understanding. That means if you don't understand it, the Lord don't want you to understand it. If you can't see why y'all do that and why y'all do this, and the Lord don't want you to see it. This is what brings it so heavy right here when it said with understanding. Mm-hmm. If you can't understand it, then it's not for you. I gotta see you in the reincarnation. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Because I mean, man, It says with understanding. Verse 3, and he read therein before the street that was before the Watergate from the morning until midday, before the men and the women and those that could understand. Those that could understand. Understand, people. If you can't understand, you have a problem with, I don't like the way y'all be doing this, and I like the way y'all be doing that. And man, y'all be doing this. Nigga, it ain't for you. All right? It ain't for you. And like I said before, see you in the reincarnation because you're going to die. So don't even be, just stop it with the stuff. You know what I'm saying? Hey, we got to go hardcore because, hey, time is short. Time is short. It's not time for these stop all these jokers running around playing these Israelite games. It ain't time for games. You know what I'm saying? It's time for gathering our people, gathering together unto the Most High and being obedient unto the Most High. So it said right again, those that could understand, and the ears of all the people were attentive unto the book of the law. The book of the law. That's it. It's such madness when Christians can say the laws are done away with. In the Bible, they call it the book of the law. How can the laws be done away with? In the book of the law, it's telling you about the law. Man. Verse 4. And Ezra the scribe stood upon a pulpit of wood. Hey, that sounds familiar. Why? Because the Isupk under Commander Han, that's what we do. A pulpit of wood. This is why we stand on that pulpit of wood. We call it a podium, which they made for the purpose. That's what we make it for. You know what I'm saying? And beside him stood Mattathiah and Shema and Ananiah and Uriah and Hilkiah and Maaseiah on his right hand, and on the left hand, like we do in camp, and on the left hand, Pedadiah, Mishael, and Micaiah, and Hashem, and Hadash, Badana, Zechariah, and Mel-Shalom, all of them was like on his left and the right, like we do in camp, like the Isupk under Commander in Honor, what we do in camp when we speaking to our people, waking our people up, here it is. Come on. And Ezra opened the book in the sight of all the people. You know what I'm saying? For he was above the people. And when he opened it, all the people stood up. You know what I'm saying? They stood because they really want to hear, and listen what he was saying. Understand, he said he was above the people. That's why we make the podium to stand on, so we can teach the people, speak to the people, so everybody can see. Nobody will be standing down there where I can't see who's speaking. No, you can see the man who's speaking. You can see him, and everybody, all the other brothers that's in the camp are around him. That's the Isupk under Commander Journey Honor. We've been doing it since 1969. You know what I'm saying? Waking our people up. And now it's so important that you understand, what we're doing. That you understand the Bible. That, man, these things are just happening to us and what's happening in the world. Donald Trump being the president again after he's a convicted felon. You know what I'm saying? Good Lord. What more do you need? All these things are happening. You know what I'm saying? This is crazy. This is why in Isaiah 58:1, it says, cry loud, spare not. See, understand, here's the camp. After we come out, and like we did all in Nehemiah, then we go to Isaiah 58:1, and that says, cry loud, spare not. Okay, hey, shalom to everybody. To everybody coming in. Yahweh Shem Yashah, Barak a thumb to the brothers. Yahweh Shema and a thumb by Shem Yashah to the sisters. you know. And this is class. Time is short. You know what I'm saying? I was telling when I started, I was telling everybody that I use that topic a lot. I love time is short because we playing with fire. You don't understand that we are playing with fire. And this is for all the people who's like I always say, on the fence in the world, or maybe just seeing an Isupk class. You know, just really like what these guys about. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Maybe their first time hearing. You know, time is short. Time is short. You know, so you see the guy get the guy down there in New Orleans, and you see that type of stuff is going to happen more. It's going to happen more and more. You know, that's going to happen more. And it's so sad to see our people just so destroyed. We don't understand, you know, these things. Why are these things happening? You know what I'm saying? We bring it out. The Isupk under Commander General Hunter, we've been bringing out since 1969 why it's happening, what's going on. Just last week, I'm in a class, Revelation 6 and 4, where the Lord is taking peace from the earth. He sent a spirit to take a peace from the earth. You know, these things are going on right now. You know what I'm saying? And it's sad to see how people that we are the destroyed people of the Bible who really don't know who you are. I mean, it's so sad. It's so sad, you know, when I see people like still trying to like celebrate Christmas, celebrate the holidays, and all these things. And we've been bringing this stuff out. So, I mean, come on, man. Come on now. You're talking about I was 69, I was 1 year old. Come on. That's when the truth came out. Man, you know what I'm saying? That's a long time. For us to be at the place we are right now, still in the clouds, not knowing who we are or where we're from or who we are or what we're about. I mean, that's really pitiful. That's really pitiful. You know what I'm saying? And they just really what they do. It's so sad, like being down in Oklahoma, and I see the Gadite tribes down in Oklahoma. You know, they're so proud of being Choctaw and this and that, stuff like that. You know, you don't even know who you are. That's so sad. It's so sad. You don't even know who you really are. You much better than that. You much better than that. So says the Bible. You are so much more better than that. But you proud to be Choctaw and those other names they did make. You got down through the years. I mean, for who knows? I don't know what you got them for, you know, or where you get them from. You know what I'm saying? But that's not who you are. That's not who you are. You know what I'm saying? So let's go to Isaiah 58:1, like I said. It says, cry loud, spare not. Lift up thy voice like a trumpet. You know, once we do it like a Nehemiah, then we go to Isaiah. Now we got the camp up. Now it says, cry loud, spare not. Lift up thy voice like a trumpet. And show my people their transgression, and the house of Jacob their sins. My people. You know what I'm saying? My people. That's the 12 tribes of Israel. You know what I'm saying? The house of Jacob their sins. You know? The house of Jacob. Jacob's name was changed to Israel. You know, he's our forefather. He's the father of the 12 tribes of Israel. Yeah, go ahead.
That's the reason why that y'all do that, because you have to point out the sins that the oppressor has labeled as right.
Yes.
You know, you have to pour out, you know, tell them about the crab, shrimp, and lobster, the adultery, not sleeping with other nations. You have to tell them that because it's written in the Bible that you do that.
Mm-hmm. And well, we tell them about the holiday, not having celebrating the holidays. Right. You know what I'm saying? Right. You know what I'm saying? And they don't hear it. Right. And they don't hear it. We tell you don't celebrate the holidays. Come on, we've been bringing up those scriptures all the time about Christmas, right, and everything. And with Amos, you know, Amos 5:21, but the God said He's hate our feast days. Right. You know,
and that's just to erase. You know, I mean, just like getting a restructure of what the white man has already put in your mind to do that is wrong with your heart about.
Exactly.
You know.
Exactly. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? This is our Constitution. Right. This is our Constitution, the Bible. You know? So, and it's real sad that we are the ones to just keep on dying and things happening to us, and we wonder why. You know what I'm saying? Man, you know, it's a sad thing. You know what I'm saying? That when our people like pass away, we lost in the sauce. Why does this happen? Why is this happening? And I was sad to see down in New Orleans. I was sad to see the sister, the young sister, and the young brother, and then some other people down there, you know, Israelite, that got killed by that madman down there in New Orleans. You know, man, that's sad to see. That's sad to see, man. You know, but this is why we follow the Bible. This is why we cry loud and spare not. Right. You know, and show the house of Jacob their sins. Right. You gotta wait, because you don't know you're sinning when you celebrate Christmas. Right. And New Year's. You know what I'm saying? That's what's so sad about us dying like that. You are not running around with a pickup truck, running over people and shooting people. And you caught up in that mess because you shouldn't even been down there. That's the sad part. You know, as it says, cry loud and spare not. You know, time is short. Let's go to Isaiah 14 and 21. Now, Isaiah 14 and 21 says, prepare slaughter. Oh, prepare slaughter. I mean, come on, let's just feel that. Prepare slaughter. Slaughter is mass killing. Prepare slaughter for his children. Black man, Hispanic man, even man, you have no business dying in New Orleans. Because the Lord has already prepared slaughter for them. Right. Not for us. Right. He prepared mass killing for them. That means you get off your butt and get away from them. Right. Get away from them heathens, because the Lord already prepared. He had in the scriptures, he has slaughter coming to them. So says the Bible. Prepare slaughter. You only prepare slaughter is you get away from those jokers who got a bullet on, who got a bullet with their name on it. Come on, every brother know that in the hood. You know to get away from that brother. Get away from he beefing with that other dude. I'm staying away from that dude. Because he got a bullet with his name on it. You know what I'm saying? Him, the one that's coming for him, and the one that he's fighting against. I stay away from both of them because why? They beefing. Right. Prepare slaughter. Get the hell away from them. That's what the Bible's telling you. But no, we want to go and celebrate the New Year's. You know what I'm saying? In New York, I heard the most disgusting thing in New York, wearing diapers. Wearing diapers. You got grown-ups putting on diapers so you won't lose your spot. So instead of going to find in the bathroom, you just go ahead and defecate and urinate in the diaper like a baby. That is the most funkiest crap that I ever heard of. And you know our oppressor, that's come from our oppressor. You know no Negro didn't start that mess. Right. We not funky like that. You know no Black, Hispanic, or Native Indian, we are not funky like that. Oh, I'm going to put on a diaper like a baby so I won't lose my spot. So I can just go ahead and you are nasty. And you follow these people? You know what I'm saying? This is why I said prepare slaughter. We gotta put these people in the cage. I mean, come on. Prepare slaughter for his children, for the iniquity of their fathers. Man, for the sins of their fathers, that they do not they do not rise, nor possess the land, nor fill the face of the world with cities. Good Lord. See, when the Most High take our oppressor down, he doesn't want them to rise again. He doesn't want them to rise again at all. Good Lord. That's what the Bible's saying. You know what I'm saying? He want to take them down and don't want them to rise again. You know what I'm saying? I like that too. I like that, Man, but we got to understand it. Hey, he's preparing slaughter for them. Not for you, black man, Hispanic man, Native Indian man. But I tell you what, you're going to get it. If you're not keeping these laws, statutes, and commandments, you're going to get it because you're going to be stupid. And if you say, oh, I'm crazy. Oh, I'm crazy. Oh, y'all look silly. Y'all get the little funny hats and all this type of stuff. Well, yeah, but you didn't listen, but you went to the parade. You went to the celebration of the new year, and got ran over by a truck. You know, you did that. Oh, but I'm crazy. Oh, we crazy. We stupid. You know what I'm saying? That's terrible. That's awful. And I feel for the families of these people who were unalive down there. You know, that was terrible, to get ran over by a truck and shot by a maniac that was already living in the United States. You know, on YouTube, selling real estate. On YouTube, really selling real estate. I mean, I seen it. They showed his videos. He was so articulate and said, tell you how to, really rob you because you're going to rob, you're going to scam you. You know what I'm saying? Telling you how to do things and get a house and everything. And next thing you know, that madman went down there and ran people over and shot them and unalived people. Man, that was awful. That was awful. And and it's so sad because now, how are you going to tell the mass shooter? Where is the mass shooter going to come from? You don't know. This is why prepare slaughter. Get away from them. The mass shooter, you don't know who the mass shooter is going to be. I mean, you don't know. I mean, come on. The next mass shooter is going to be John Jacob Jingleheimer Schmidt. What's that crazy song? They teach us in kindergarten. That's going to be the next mass shooter. John Jacob Jingleheimer Schmidt. That's going to be the next mass shooter. And he's going to be a nut. And he's going to be a white man. And he's going to, the Bible says prepare slaughter. That's what the Bible's saying. Separate. What people always say, we are crazy because you're saying about separating from everybody, Oh, but we're crazy. You know what I'm saying? And we don't have to pass away. We don't have to be murdered. You know what I'm saying? And everything. Go ahead.
You want to tell people how many of y'all really love the Lord and how many of y'all want to do his will? Yeah. But his will is to separate.
Come. Oh. Yeah, exactly. We bring that out a lot. Come on, how many times let it run on first entrance? First entrance 9 and 7. You know what I'm saying? His will is to separate. His will is to separate. You want to do God's will, you got to separate. You know what I'm saying? And so many times you put this truth out and people don't get it. You know what I'm saying? Man. And my condolences to brother, my Captain Tazariak's brother. You know what I'm saying? I saw him, he put up his brother passed away. You know what I'm saying? And it's crazy, it's sad when you're sibling. You know what I'm saying? My older sister, she passed away about 2 years ago. She passed away, and it was like real tough. That was tough because she's an older sister, and that was rough. Even right now, I think about it, I said, dang, Vicky gone. Damn, Vicky gone. You know what I'm saying? But the sad part about it is I told her about the truth. I explained it to her. Different things about the truth and everything. And she was still on Facebook. Hallelujah. Thank you, Jesus. Still talking about the prayer warriors. That's sad. And then when she passed away, it's like, man, I feel so bad. Because the truth was right here. Right. Truth was right here. The truth was right here. That wasn't hard to find. The truth was right here. You know what I'm saying? So, man, it hit me when Captain Tazarik was talking about his brother in the last conversation he had with his brother. He was talking about, man, that hits hard. You know what I'm saying? When your sibling pass away, you know what I'm saying? Right. And when they reject the truth, that part's hard. That's hard when they reject the truth. You know what I'm saying? And every time you see it, it was so rough when my older sister passed, because I always see her post up on Facebook. And her last post she posted, and I was looking at, I don't know, it was just a strange feeling I had about the picture. I was looking at it, I felt kind of funny, and then even my rib came and said, "Who's that guy in the background?" You know, and I was like, I don't know who that is, you know, but it was just something about him. Next thing you know, she had a heart attack, and you know, she was like, she hung on a few days, and the Lord took her, you know. So and we don't, these things that, hey, man, you can come into the truth, and man, you get a new name, you become a new person. Now you start serving the Most High. Now you start pleasing the Most High. Man, good Lord, but just go like that after you hear it, that hurts. And right now, hey, time is short. Time is short. The things that are going on, time is so short. You know, and the Lord is bringing the destruction. There's no way you can escape it. The Lord is bringing the destruction. Let's go in the Apocrypha, second address, 16:1. All right. For everybody that don't know, I always like to bring out the Apocrypha is the 14 books that the Roman Catholic Church took out of the Bible in the year 1611, and the proof that it is the Bible, the King James translation. You can still get you a 1611 Bible that has the Apocrypha in it. You know, because I heard some idiots one other time on social media saying, "Oh man, they ain't not reading the Bible." You know, those people who are just dumb as a brick. Now, let's go to second address, 16:1. Now it says, "Woe be unto thee, Babylon and Asia. Woe be unto thee, Egypt and Syria." These are people who are enemies unto the 12 tribes of Israel. Babylon, we was captive in. Babylon, of course, Asia has got China, and then got those Arabs and everything in there. You know, you got Egypt, you got Syria. Whoa, the Bible is saying, woe be unto thee, Babylon and Syria, Asia. Woe be unto thee, Egypt and Syria. Gird up yourselves with cloths of sack, sackcloth. That's when you're in mourning. That means get ready for some mass unaliving. That means people are going to be dying, and you're going to be in mourning. You're going to be in a sad state, you know. And hair, bewail your children, and be sorry, for your destruction is at hand. This is what the Bible's saying. Your destruction, you know, so-called white man, Chinese, Japanese, African, the Arabs, all of them, everybody who's not of Israel. The Bible's telling you to what? For your destruction is at hand. A sword is sent upon you. And look, a sword is sent upon you, and nobody can send that sword but the Most High. You know? And who may turn it back? It's a question mark. Who may turn it back? Nobody. A fire is sent among you, and who may quench it? That means evil things are going to be happening to you. Evil things are going to be happening to you, and what? You ain't going to know what's happening. And the Lord is doing it. Mm-hmm. The Lord is doing it. That's what I'm bringing out. The Lord is doing it. I'm talking to my people, Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, the 12 tribes of Israel. You have to separate from them, our oppressor, and all other heathen. Because the Lord is coming for them. The Lord is bringing the destruction. Mm-hmm. And while we sitting around wondering why the thing's going to happen, because it's prophesied. That's why. It's in the Bible. Man. Now it says verse Verse 3 says, no, sorry, verse 4 says, a fire is sent among you, and who may quench it? Plagues are sent unto you, and what is he that may drive them away? Man. Who's going to drive those plagues away that the Lord sent? Nobody. Nobody. They can't drive them away because the Lord sent them. You know? Verse 6. May any man drive away a hungry lion in the wood? Question mark. That's the question. Can any man drive away a hungry lion in the wood? No. You know, unless he have a gun to kill the lion, he's going to die. Man. Or may anyone quench the fire in stubble when it has begun to burn? Huh? Can anybody quench the fire when it's begun to burn? You know, you don't have no water. Hey, you done. Verse 7. May one turn again the arrow that is shot of a strong archer. It said a strong archer. That means, man, boy, he's strong with it and he's pinpointing up. Bang! That means once he's let it go, can you stop that? If you don't have a shield, you're not stopping that. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, he know where to shoot. You know what I'm saying? He take the leg away. He take the, you know what I'm saying? Your midsection away. Man, it said a strong archer. That means you can't stop it. Right. You know what the Lord is doing. Verse 8, the mighty Lord sendeth the plagues, and who is he that can drive them away? Verse 9 says, a fire shall go forth from his wrath, and who is he that may quench it? It's a question mark. Man, that means like, boy, you in trouble. You in trouble. Man. Verse 10, he shall cast lightnings, and who shall not fear? He shall thunder, and who shall not be afraid? Man, that means the Lord bringing the storms and everything. See the storms in California? Just today. California burned up. California burned up. Edomites. The winds, and yeah, exactly. Yeah. All that type of stuff. The Lord did it. I mean, we was just leaving out when we saw on the news. I mean, come on. Those people stand there saying, oh man, just burned up, man, you know, all I had. You know what I'm saying? Man, they living all up in the mountains. All up in the mountains, away from everybody, all rich. Good Lord. The Lord is coming for you. I mean, it's a done deal. Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, wake up. It's a done deal. The Lord is sending the plagues. The Lord is sending the fires, the winds, the tornadoes, the earthquakes. The Lord is sending everything to wake you up, to understand. Because as long as we here bringing the stuff out, hey, you got a shot. As long as you have breath in your body, you got a shot. We are the only solution for you. We are the Isupk under Commander Junior Hunter is your only refuge. You know? Man. Man. Verse 11 says, the Lord shall threaten, and who shall not be utterly beaten to powder at his presence. Good Lord, man. Verse 12, the earth quaketh, and the foundations thereof. The sea ariseth up with waves from the deep, and the waves of it are troubled, and the fishes thereof also before the Lord and before the glory of his power. Man, that's just telling you, man. Verse 13 says, for strong is his right hand that bendeth the bow. His arrows that he shooteth are sharp and shall not miss. That means the Lord is, the angel's going to hit that spot. The angel's going to hit that spot. You can't, I mean, come on. You know, they can't miss. They can't miss. There's nothing. There's nothing you can bring and block them. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead, son. Exactly. You can be exactly. You can hide around a corner. It's going to get you, no matter what. It says his arrows will not miss. You know, man. And shall not miss when they begin to be shot into the ends of the world. Man, good Lord. Man. Verse 14, behold, the plagues are sent and shall not return again. Man. Until, check this out, until they come upon the earth. Good Lord. They got to come upon the earth. Man. The plagues are sent. They're sent already. They're sent already. That means the Lord, he has appointed. Right. He has appointed a time for it to hit. He got this angel over here saying, hold back the tornado until I let you know. You know what I'm saying? Got another one over there. Hey, you hold back that fire till I let you know when to send it. That earthquake, hold it back. That flood, hold it back. Till I send it, till I tell you to send it. Right. Man, the Lord is bringing it. Man. Wow. Black man, Hispanic man, any man. I pray that you get this truth and you change your way before the Lord tells that angel to go get you. To come and go get him. He's done. You know what I'm saying? The angel come and give the report to the Most High that, hey, you won't turn your evil heart, your evil mind. And the Most High said, all right, you know what to do. Well, the Bible says those angels that bring that destruction and bring that unalive people, it says they rejoice in his commandment. It's in the Bible. I brought that last week. I mean, come on. Man, that's just so heavy. It says, behold, the plagues are sent. That means they're sent already. Yeah. They're sent already. You can't turn them around. You can't pray, send your little Christian prayer up and it's going to stop something. It's not going to happen. You know? Verse 15, the fire is kindled and shall not be put out till it consume the foundation of the earth. I mean, boy, you think that little tiny little campfire in California was something? That was just a little campfire. It's just a little small something. So many people lost so much, but it's just tiny. It's incy wincy unto the Most High, right, compared to what he's going to bring. Man. Verse 16, like an arrow which is shot of a mighty archer returneth not backward, even so the plagues that shall be sent upon earth shall not return again. I mean, Lord, the Bible's talking about destruction, total destruction. And we got our simple people worrying about the Super Bowl. We more worried about the Super Bowl. I mean, I'm not saying you can enjoy the Super Bowl. You can sit back and watch it and everything, you know. But hand me up some water about the show. But don't give your soul to a game. Don't give your soul to it. That's what we do. We're so sad that we give our soul to everything. You know what I'm saying? We put so much into it, to doing it, even being a fan. You being a damn fan, you put so much feeling and heart into it and emotion into it. You hate your brother because his team won the damn Super Bowl. Boy, we're terrible. We're terrible. And the Bible's trying to bring us back. Eat the water. The Bible's trying to bring us back. We are destroyed for lack of knowledge of our own constitution. Man. So look, verse 17 says, woe is me. Look, Salaki. This is just so heavy when it says, woe is me. Like, Solomon wrote this. So he's like thinking of it, of all the destruction that's coming down. He's thinking of it like, this is some terrible stuff. Man, Man, he thinking like this is some heavy metal. But yet, he said, woe is me, woe is me. Who will deliver me in those days? Mm-hmm. That means he's talking to you, really. He's talking to us. Who's going to deliver you in those days when it comes?
Right.
Because he's like saying, like, man, he's saying I'm writing this. He's like, well, when this happens, mm-hmm. What would I do with this happen? If I was stuck down here when this happens, when the Lord brings this, right. You know what I'm saying? Man, so it's to us, directed to us. I mean, come on, who's going to deliver you in those days when the Lord brings destruction? You know, verse 18 says, the beginning of sorrows and great mournings, the beginning of famine and great death, the beginning of wars, and the powers shall stand in fear. See, the powers shall stand in fear. That means Putin will be afraid. Trump will be afraid. All of them. All leaders, the leaders, they're going to be afraid.
Right.
How are they going to fight something? They're going to be afraid. You know? The beginnings of evils. What shall I do when these evils shall come? Mm-hmm. Boy. Yeah. Boy, CG, like he's writing it like, what shall I do? Like wondering, like he's feeling for us, telling you to wake up. Like it's like, man, what would I do in that time? Good gracious, ain't nothing I can do. So he's saying, man, what shall I do when these evils shall come?
Right.
Good grief. What you gonna do, black man, Hispanic man, Native Indian man? What we gonna do when I ask you became commander in honor? We gonna serve the Lord. That's right. And we're gonna serve the Most High God. That's what we're gonna do. When we're gonna watch, look, we'll be on the church with all this destruction coming down. You know, because you wanted to watch the Super Bowl. And you said, I ain't going to class. I don't have to pay attention to them dudes. They crazy. You chose to serve the oppressor instead of serving the Most High. You know? Man, we are the people that I've always said, we are people that Christ died for and coming back for. You know what I'm saying? He came for us, he died for us, and he's coming back for us if you keep these laws, statutes, and commandments. You know what I'm saying? Hey, that's right, sis. The only thing that's going to keep you. You know? If you keep the law, statutes, and commandments, you know what I'm saying? Because hey, it's nothing else. And what else you gonna do? I mean, come on, what else you gonna do? It's all in the Bible. Let's go to Joel 3:2. I love Joel because it talks about, man, you know, World War III and everything. Man, it's you know what I'm saying. I love the chapter Joel. You know. Bring that there. Just talking about the prophecies of man, World War III, and man, in the Valley of Jehoshaphat, the way they are going into the Middle East, and all these things that's going to happen. I love this right here because, man, you know what I'm saying? Boy, because the reason why, we can't be free unless World War III happens, and we can't be free unless our oppressor goes into captivity.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
We can't be free. You know, the only time we're gonna be free when we have our foot on their neck.
Right.
You know? Right. Come on. Joel 3:1. Chapter 3. For behold, in those days and in that time, when I shall bring again the captivity of Judah and Jerusalem, the captivity of the so-called Negro, you know, the so-called, you know what I'm saying? The captivity of us and the rest of the tribes, the rest of the Hispanics and Native Indians. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know? And it's going to be, and see, no, and all these are, it's crazy because the years I've been in the truth, they've been bringing it, it keep on coming up. It keeps on coming up, the slavery. You know what I'm saying? The slavery, wherever they're going to give us, you know, money back or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Wherever they're going to help us or, you know, wherever they're going, anything, which they won't. slavery always comes up. Slavery always comes up, and it's been coming up. So that's what the Lord said he will bring it back. So that's what he bring up. It means talk of it.
Okay.
They talk of it. When people talk about slavery, then people say, well, oh, you know what I'm saying? What are they going to do for us if our ancestors were slaves? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So it's going to come back. It's going to come back. That's what it's saying. Now, verse 2 says, I will also gather all nations and bring them down into the valley of Jehoshaphat. The valley of Jehoshaphat is the Middle East. Man, boy. And will plead with them there for my people and for my heritage, Israel, whom they have scattered among the nations and parted my land. Boy, you've done that. Our oppressors done that to us, blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. Our land is all along in all along the Gaza Strip and all that type of stuff. Our land is all over in Jerusalem. That's our land. But our oppressor parted the land. He said, oh, this belongs to this side belongs to them. You know what I'm saying? Right. Israel sits on Mount Zion in Jerusalem. Man. But we got heathen nations in our land, living and saying that they're us.
Right.
Man. Right. Go down to I'm gonna go down to 7. I'm gonna go down to 7 because let's start at 6 when it says the children also of Judah and the children of Jerusalem have ye sold unto the Grecians, that ye might remove them far from their border. That's all that happened to us. It's us, So verse 7 says, behold, I will raise them out of the place whither ye have sold them, and will return your recompense upon your own head. Man, the Lord's bringing it. Time is too short, black man, Hispanic man, Native Indian man. Time is short. The Lord is doing these things. Man, go ahead.
And how he's doing those things because he rose the Isupk up out of this where he sold us it down here.
Yeah.
Now we're rising up. Now everybody's talking about Israel,
yeah.
Hebrew Israelites.
It's all coming up.
Get
us with our hands. Come on. Yeah.
That's a prophecy.
Yeah. It's prophecy. Wow. That's right. Man. And the places where it's crazy because you got brothers all over the planet.
Yes.
And we were sold every which way. We were sold.
Yes.
And the Lord said He's going to raise them up in the place where they were sold. Man, exactly. He's going to raise them up. That's it. And Isupk and the Commander General, you see us raising up. And the Lord is raising us up all over where we were sold. Man. Look, verse 8 says, I will sell your sons and your daughters into the hand of the children of Judah, and they shall sell them to the Sabians, to a people far off. For the Lord has spoken it. The Lord has spoken it. He's going to all that what they done to us. It's going to be done right back to these oppressors. You know what I'm saying? Man. It's going to be they're going to be sold to the Sabians, like those people like pirates and stuff. You know what I'm saying? People who really going to do some savage things to them. You know what I'm saying? They're going to sell them to them.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? We tell them now we don't want this. I don't want this flimsy little white man here. You want him? You know what I'm saying? They're going to take him. Wow. It said the Lord has spoken it. The Lord has spoken it. He's spoken. What you gonna do? What you gonna do? You crazy Christians. What you gonna do when the Lord spoke it? The Lord spoke this stuff. Man, that's crazy, man. When you see us going against the Bible. You know what I'm saying? Man. For verse 9 it says, proclaim ye this among the Gentiles. Among the Gentiles, you know what I'm saying? The other nations. Prepare war. Wake up the mighty men. Let all the men of war draw near. You know, let them come up. Look, beat your plowshares into swords and your pruning hooks into spears. Let the weak say, I'm strong. Man, that means all those farming nations, places that just farm, just pick coffee beans, you know, pick fruits and vegetables. They gonna get M16s. They gonna get M16s, and they gonna get rocket launchers. They gonna get weapons. Let the weak say I'm strong now. You know what I'm saying? We ain't selling no more string beans. You know what I'm saying? We want war.
Right.
Man, that's what the Bible's saying. Boy. Man, that's what it's saying. All the things when it says pruning hooks, you know, all those things, and plowshares, all those things for farming. Those tools for farming. But soon, hey, that's what I said, beat your plowshares into swords, and your pruning hooks into spears. It means weapons. That means they're going to get weapons. You know what I'm saying? All those farming nations, they're going to get weapons. They're going to want war. World War III is going to happen. Man, assemble yourselves and come ye heathen, and gather yourselves together round about. Thither cause thy mighty ones to come down, O Lord. Let the heathen be wakened and come up to the valley of Jehoshaphat. For there will I sit to judge all the heathen round about. The Lord said he's going to sit. He's going to sit and judge them. And judge means to punish. Oh, they're going to get it on. Man. Verse 13 said, put it in the sickle, for the harvest is ripe. You know what I'm saying? That blade, that long blade, that long farming blade, you know, it's like it's shaped like a sickle. Got a blade. A lot of times they used to have pictures of the Grim Reaper and put it, and it's real sharp. It's very sharp. So it says, put it in the sickle, for the harvest is ripe. That means everybody the Lord wants to be into it, into World War III, and is going to fight, they are there. They're in place. Everybody is in place.
Yeah.
Man, that's a beautiful thing. I love this. They are in place, ready for war. Man.
Now, so right now, a lot of those other countries are getting a mass, like what is it? They call the the big weapon that they shoot, you know, for the
the nuclear
war. Yeah, they missiles and stuff like that. Yeah. Everybody right now is getting theirs together.
Yeah.
You got different nations right now building their big weapons right now. Yeah.
All of them.
Getting ready to go down to the hospital.
Yeah.
Wow.
They're getting there. Definitely. Yeah. I mean, they're there.
No, they're doing it right now.
Yeah, they're right. Cause look, it says, for the press is full.
Yeah.
And the fats overflow. For the wickedness is great.
Yes.
The wickedness is great.
It's real great.
Good Lord. The wickedness is great. Man. That's how wicked our oppressor is, and all the rest of these heathens. That's how evil they are. And you want to join the world? You got to be crazy. You know? It says they're wicked. The Lord said their wickedness is great. Man.
Yeah.
Man, go ahead.
Now it made me think about Trump and Elon Musk. This man coming way from Africa.
For their wickedness is great. That's what the Bible is saying. For their wickedness is great. I mean, come on, a convicted felon being the president of the United States, the number one superpower of the planet, a convicted felon. Their wickedness is great. You know what I'm saying? Man. Multitudes, verse 14 said, multitudes in the valley of decision. For the day of the Lord is near in the valley of decision. Man, the day of the Lord is near in the valley of decision. Man, it says it's near. You can't get away from it. You can't run from it. Man, it's near. Verse 16 says, the Lord also shall roar out of Zion and utter his voice from Jerusalem, and the heavens and the earth shall shake, but the Lord will be the hope of his people. Right. Understand, all these things are going to be happening, but hey, we're going to be like, hey, the Lord got us. Right. The Most High got us. Right. You know what I'm saying? We kept these laws, statutes, commandments. Yeah. The Lord got us. He's going to watch over for us. You know? Yeah. Man. It says, look, but the Lord will be the hope of his people and the strength of the children of Israel. Man, that's us. You know what I'm saying? Man. Verse 17. So shall we know that I am the Lord your God, dwelling in Zion, my holy mountain. Then shall Jerusalem be holy. Right. Look, it can be holy. Those Amalekites going to be gone out of our land. You know what I'm saying? Holy means to be separate. You know, then it's going to be blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians in Jerusalem. You know what I'm saying? The kingdom will be in Jerusalem. Oh, man. And you crazy Christians, understand the Bible, the kingdom of God, which Christ is going to rule, is not going to be up in the clouds. Right. You know, it's not going to be in the realm where the Most High sits, you idiots. It's going to be on earth in Jerusalem. You know what I'm saying? That's what the Bible's saying. It's holy mountain. You know what I'm saying? It says, then shall Jerusalem be holy, and there shall no strangers pass through her anymore. No strangers. No more strangers going to be in our homeland. You know what I'm saying? Or if they be there, when it says that, it means no, they're not going to pass through. Right. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna have their neck under our foot. There'll be a slave in our land. You know what I'm saying? You won't rule nothing. Right. You know? Verse 18, and it shall come to pass in that day that the mountains shall drop down. The mountains shall drop down new wine, and the hills, and the hills shall flow with milk. You know what I'm saying? And all the rivers of Judah shall flow with waters, and a fountain shall come forth of the house of the Lord, and shall water the valley of Shittim. You know what I'm saying? It means like when all the things that when we had hard times and the Lord delivered us. Right. You know what I'm saying? Right. It's going to be like that. When the Lord came there and looked out for us. You know what I'm saying? When the brother, the spies, I believe it's I'm not sure. I'm not sure really which one it was, but when the women hid the spies, when he sent the spies and the women hid them and shit them or something like that. Yeah. Well, it means like the Lord is going to deliver us. Right. The Lord is going to deliver us and be on our side. You know, that's what he's really trying to say. You know what I'm saying? And verse 19 said, Egypt shall be desolation, and Edom shall be desolate. Salakia shall be a desolate wilderness for the violence against the children of Judah, because they have shed innocent blood in their land. Man. But Judah shall dwell forever, and Jerusalem from generation to generation. For I will cleanse their blood that I have not cleansed, for the Lord dwelleth in Zion. Boy, that's beautiful. That's beautiful. That's it. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. And if you Israelite, blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, you're gonna pass that up. You are a dummy. You are stupid. You've been bamboozled. You've been hoodwinked. I mean, come on. You're gonna pass all this stuff up that's coming to us. I want mine. You know what I'm saying? You should want yours. You know, you should definitely want yours, because this stuff is coming to pass. It's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing, and man, that just make you feel good when you read stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? When you know that, hey, this place ain't gonna go on.
Right.
I mean, really, come on.
Hmm.
I mean, you putting all your trust and hope in, come on, somebody winning the NBA Finals? Come on, and the Super Bowl? Come on.
Either he ear, let him hear.
That's right, man. Come on, man. Man. I mean, but
Goodness gracious.
man.
That's beautiful.
Man, I mean, that's just boy, man. With that, I'm gonna go ahead and read the security announcements. Man, you know, we are the Isupk out of 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York. Rule for new brother and sister: when a new brother and sister comes into the school, they are off limits. They are to be saluted only. They are here to share themselves with the world. If they need transportation, the teacher will arrange it. After 6 months, if a brother or sister has an interest in a particular person, he or she must get permission from the head to court for a period of 6 months. Then after the 6 months, they will be permitted to marry. Tithes, which is a commandment, Numbers 18 and 21, and Malachi 3 and 8 through 10. Ma'ashor, which means 10th in Hebrew, give to the Treasury Department or the teacher. Priest fund, free will offering, not mandatory. Just whatever amount you want to give. Check your bulletin board at Isupk Schools and Isupk.com for upcoming holy convocations. If a brother wants to be a trooper in the school, to start wearing all black, shirt, pants, boots, and headpiece. With that, I'm going to say Majum, which means stand. I'm going to salute everybody out. First, the men first. Men of Israel, Amadim Shabbat, Amadim, Barak, Yahweh Shem Shabbat, to the brothers. To the sisters, men of Israel, Amadim Shabbat, Amadim, Barak, Yahweh Shema Elatan Bashim Hashem.
Yahweh Shema Elatan Bashim Hashem.
All right, Shalom Israel.
Hey, listen, brothers and sisters, man. If you like what you hear, hit the subscribe button, man. Subscribe to this channel. And also, please, go to isupk.com and pay your tithe. Drop me some cash so we can move around this planet like we need to, man, and do the things we need to do.
They're one West. They're one West. They're one West.